Sign up for free Stratfor Intelligence. Simply enter your email address to receive 2 free reports each week.
On October 26, U.S. authorities announced that they had arrested Rafael Cardenas Vela in a traffic stop in Port Isabella, Texas, on October 20th. The arrest of Cardenas, who is also known as El Jr., is significant because he was one of the leaders of 2 factions that are currently fighting for control of the Gulf Cartel. This struggle among these differing Gulf Cartel factions could have some significant impact on the security situation in Mexico's northeast. Rafael Cardenas is the nephew of Asiel Cardenas Guillen, former leader of the Gulf Cartel. Asiel Guillen was convicted in U.S. court in 2010 and sentenced to serve 25 years, which he's currently serving in the Supermax in Florence, Colorado. Following the arrest of Asiel Cardenas Guillen, control of the Gulf Cartel was handed to his brother, Antonio Cardenas Guillen, also known as Tony Tormenta, as well as Jorge Eduardo Castilla Sanchez, El Cos. That arrangement seemed to work fairly well for several years, but it broke apart following the death of Tony Tormenta in November 2010. And this led to a rift in the Gulf Cartel between a faction of those members of the cartel that are loyal to the Cardenas family and a section of the Gulf Cartel that is loyal to El Cos, Castillo Sanchez. In recent months, we've been watching as that friction and tension has increased, and it appears currently that it's on the verge of breaking into an all-out war. In early September, we saw one of El Cos's major lieutenants, a guy by the name of Metro 3, Samuel Flores Borrego, assassinated in northern Mexico. And this was one of the signs that tensions were increasing between the 2 factions of the Gulf Cartel. And we believe that it's very likely that the arrest of El Jr. is connected to this interfactional fighting between the Gulf Cartel. And it's quite possible that the information that led to his arrest was leaked to U.S. authorities by El Cos, who's his primary rival for control of the Gulf Cartel. The fact that Cardenas was in U.S. custody for several days before his arrest was announced is very interesting. It indicates to us that he is likely cooperating with U.S. authorities. So we're going to be watching this Gulf Cartel infighting very carefully for signs that it's going to weaken these various cartel factions enough that other organizations could move into their areas of operation. In this case of the Gulf Cartel, we have both Los Zetas, who used to be the enforcer group of the Gulf Cartel, but who split from them in January 2010 and are now bitter rivals with the Gulf Cartel, and of course their allies, the Sinaloa Cartel. The Sinaloa Cartel over time has shown that it is very aggressive at moving into and taking territory from its former allies, like we saw in Tijuana and in Juarez. So it would not be surprising for them to try to make a move in the northeast to take control of Matamoros. And it's going to be important to watch the area around Matamoros to see if the areas controlled currently by the Gulf Cartel fall to one of these 2 other very powerful cartel organizations.